to invite on stage Mr. Subramaniam Thiruppathi, who is Director Sales India and Subcontinent from Zebra Technologies.
Nice.
Please welcome him on stage with a huge round of applause.
So quickly, I will show what is Zebra. We have been around for 50 plus years. Actually, this is the 55th year. We will change the logo soon, right? I'll show a quick video and then we'll jump in.
Each day, your margin for error shrinks while the need for throughput grows. You're being pressed between high customer demands and fewer skilled workers, inflated costs and tighter budgets, faster speeds and stricter compliance. Each challenge on its own is tough, but all together at once, it's a lot, which is why you need the right strategic allies by your side. Partners who can help you maximize throughput and minimize defects, who can augment your workers, enable you to make smarter, data-informed decisions, and automate your workflows. One of those allies you want in your corner is Zebra. Whether your biggest goal is increasing production throughput, improving operational agility, or raising the bar on quality and compliance, we're here for you on your digital transformation journey, ready to help build for tomorrow without compromising on today. Because we know that reaching your most profitable production is a long-term vision, and together we'll get you there.
So we have been in India since late 80s. We are the ones who put barcode on the sugar packet, right? Otherwise, all of us, if you above 50, you know, it was a paper and a pencil in the year, right? So we are very proud to have started from there. We did Aadhaar card. The 2D barcode was conceptualized with Motorola, which is now Zebra Technologies. We did your driving license, PAN card. We did voter ID card. So we have worked with a lot of government agencies. Apart from that, I would say, as retail modernized, we have worked with all the large retailers. Some of them was Subiksha, if you all remember. And then we started working with Future Group, Reliance, Aditya Birla, etc. So what we have done is we actually name every non-living thing. So what Pankaj sir said about data, so data comes from naming something. So we name them with a barcode or a RFID. And from there, track and trace happens. Right. I'll skip some of these slides. I've been given some strict timeline because they're overrunning. We are leaders everywhere. Your toll booth is done by us. Fast tagging is done by us. We were appreciated by the government. Today in Prayagraj, I was just telling Arun from ITC, we are doing the full communication for police in Prayagraj for Kumbh Mela. We do revolver tracking. We do Indian Army communication for any kind of untold situations. This is a small video before I jump into manufacturing.
As the manufacturing world grows more complex, leaders are zeroing in on inefficiencies and problem areas to get ahead. They're trying to detect defects faster, enhance decision-making, and track progress in real time. But how can any of this be achieved without real-time visibility into operations? Right now, only 16% of manufacturers have real-time monitoring across their entire manufacturing process. You know that detecting problems before they grow bigger is key. But where do you start? Only Zebra brings together the strategic guidance and visibility needed to help you fully see your enterprise, digitizing and connecting material movement across all of your systems, assets, and people to create actionable visibility and enhance intralogistics. Inspecting raw materials with machine vision to better manage supplier compliance, prevent defects, and rework pre-production. Optimizing material movement with AMRs and machine vision categorization and sortation. Providing near real-time location sensing and inventory tracking of assets and components. Detecting bottlenecks through work-in-progress visibility to diagnose recurring issues and deploy technological solutions. Enhanced AI through AI-powered forecasting and demand planning, ensuring visibility up and downstream, within the plant and throughout the supply chain, all so that you can spot anomalies earlier and detect issues before they escalate, saving you money, increasing your throughput, and empowering your workers. It's time to drive greater visibility from the plant floor to suppliers and beyond. Let Zebra help you get there.
So as you can see, digital visibility, like Mr. Pankaj said, is very important. When I look at India today, we are at about between level 1 to level 3. That's where most of the factories are. And I go into category B and C cities, most of them are on level 0, right? If I go into a 1,000-worker city, most of the things are on pen and paper because you call them OEMs, but then they are all still on pen and paper. So from level 0, if we were to compete, if I take a macro data, we are about $3.9 trillion country. 14% is manufacturing. Say, let's take, for example, $600 billion. If we have to be in the global stage, this has to be 25%, which is $1 trillion. So I have to nearly double my output in manufacturing to be actually playing as a China +1. Now, double cannot happen just by adding manpower or opening more plants or warehouses. So double can happen only if you start going from level 2 to 3 to 4. Of course, there are one or two, like ITC has a level 5 factory, Reliance has a, these are all just for namesake, right? It's not replicated yet. I would say if we can move anywhere between 3 and 4, that is where India will be truly competitive worldwide, right? Now, what is Zebra doing in the whole AI universe? We are there on the top with industrial machine vision. We have an AI machine vision, AI software called Aurora. It's probably the world leader in detecting, in error detection, end package detection, color fading. For example, basmati rice, if there is a 1 feet basmati rice, there is a color difference, it'll reject. That's something that we are running in Calcutta for a company. So similarly, so that's called Aurora for us. So in the AI universe, we play there in task management and industrial machine vision. As many of you would have seen, Zebra has been collecting so much data, probably 1 billion data every month worldwide, and we have not been using it. So post-pandemic, what happened? We had partners and customers said, hey, what do I do with all this data? I need actions. So we started 3 pillars, actionable visibility. This is again what BCG presented. It could be echoing the same thing. Actionable visibility, digitized quality, and augmented workforce. So if I double click on this, right, what we have done for manufacturing is there are 34 use cases. If you see, Lupin would have done 15 to 16 of them for them to be US FDA compliant. There are 34 use cases that we have found out, and we have a set of partners who can actually deliver them for you, and we are ready with them. If I click onto this, we define what is actionable visibility, digital quality, augmented workforce, and we look. Then we tell you, for example, if I go and meet Arun, he asked me to come from ITC, right? I would say, hey, how's your forklift? How many forklifts are there? Are you empowering your forklift guy? If yes, how are you empowering the forklift? Does he have a vision? Does he have RFID? Is he doing a long distance scanning? Or is he just doing pallet in, pallet out? From where is he getting the command? So these are all some of the things I would do in that one particular use case. Or pack bench. Today what's happening, all the dog doors in India is all manual actually. It's visually managed. We can automate that with our GG cameras and the platform that we have. It's called Aurora. So similarly, if you see actionable visibility, as in the Lupin's case, he was telling what happens to a supervisor. There are 15 to 16 batches running simultaneously within a batch. Now, if you take that to a larger facility like Jamnagar, 300 to 400 batches are running in polypropylene warehouse or polypropylene in the shop floor. So we are now looking at how do I give a dashboard to the CIOs to say, take actionable visibility. These are some of the things because I was doing plant workshop. Actually, Sri Vallabh was in the morning from Mahindra & Mahindra. Some of you would have met him, maybe he had a speaking, I think. They are one of the most forward-looking plants that is implemented in India, Mahindra Motors. Again, he's invited our US colleagues to see, hey, are we missing anything? This is what we do often, right? Every year we walk about 10 to 20 plants and say, hey, is it globally there? And we also learn to bring out new products. So it mutually helps us. So that's the actionable visibility. Digital quality, we have about 14 odd use cases. So I can share this with any of you. Reach out to the UBS guys. We can reach out, we can say, share this with you. Similarly, augmented workforce. So now all this data is there, right? what's happening as CIOs today is systems of record is no more required. Systems of reality is required. So you need action to be taken. So we are having augmented workforce. We could look at, this morning somebody was asking, we have a collar camera that can actually, as a digital twin, walk with the guy and actually do all the work that he has to do manually, right? So some of the things. Now, where does Zebra start? Zebra would start small. We would bring a partner who are a SME from our side, who is actually well-versed within your organization, within the industry that you are, and then we start from zero, start simple. Because AI is a big word, so we start from a place where, is there any place that needs any automation? So we do plant walks, and then we automate process by process. And that is how you start getting data, and start using data that's already available. And that is Zebra for you. I will not take much time giving back time to them. Any questions, I'll be happy to take. Otherwise, we serve, I think, 90% of all the factories today use Zebra somewhere. Thanks.